As a pedal designer and manufacturer, the color of a pedal has always been extremely important to me because there is an undeniable link between how a pedal sounds and what color we think it should be. Is overdrive green or is it yellow? It's a hard choice and it's one that you have to make. So on today's episode, I want to do an experiment and play a little game I've created called Color and Effect to see if we can get to the bottom of this. Let's go. All right, I'm here with Nick, and I just want to say, before we get started, this is exciting for me because this is the first episode ever that came from a Patreon talk. So I wrote a chapter in this really nerdy book about pedals for someone. And I did all this research, and I aired a talk called Color and Effect, and it talks about the psychological and historical things that have to do with why are certain sounds a color of a pedal in our mind, like why is this effect this color. Anyway, I went down the rabbit hole, posted it, and the response was crazy. Comments, people fighting, loving each other is amazing. So now I'm dragging you into this.
Yes.
And another development is in my research, all the stuff I've been doing over the last few years, I created basically an artificial intelligence pedal database that I call Pedalbot 5000.
When did you do that?
I do a lot of things you don't know about, Nick. It's fine. I'm excited that he's here. I'm going to introduce him. So Pedalbot 5000, can you say hello?
Hello, Josh, and other human.
He's feeling good today. He goes through some moods.
This is not gonna end well.
He's on here. So what we're gonna do, this is really simple.
Okay.
This is the most simple thing ever, and our watchers can get involved as well.
Okay.
Because they may not have seen that Patreon talk.
I sure didn't watch it.
Yeah, you didn't see it. If you want to see it, it's in the description below, but we don't need it for today. Pedalbot 5000 is going to ask us basically to identify the color of an effect, and we're just going to jump up, and then we're going to pick what we think the color of an effect is.
Okay.
It's an experiment. It's crazy. It's science. Yeah. All right. So Pedalbot 5000, what's the first effect you would like us to identify?
Please identify the color of distortion.
Distortion.
Okay.
What color is distortion for you? Let's do it.
Okay.
What you got?
I picked the Charlie Brown, yellow. Yellow is the color of distortion for me.
Why is yellow the color of distortion for
I
you?
feel like warm colors, to me, I feel like distortion, like the way I imagine the waveform is warm and it's aggressive, which I think warm colors can be kind of aggressive. Like yellow is a very vibrant in your face color, but it's also kind of warm. And I feel like distortion is I don't know.
This says a lot about you. This is good. It's an experiment.
Yeah. And I mean, Charlie Brown, I mostly only know pedals because of working here. I didn't know really anything about pedals before I worked here.
Okay.
What about you?
The DS1, the Boss DS1. This was tough because part of me wants to grab a rat. Black. Okay. But I think at the end of the day, distortion is orange in my head, but there's a conflict.
What's the conflict?
As well. I won't get into it now. It's part of the thing. So historically, I get into the talk. Why are certain colors in our head display? Right. A lot of people said yellow because of the Distortion Plus.
Oh, okay.
Which was 1975, 74. The DoD 250 preamp is 75, 74, 73. It's odd you picked that up. I would have never thought that even tied into it. It has nothing to do with it. Yeah. What is your thought in the comments? What color is distortion?
1, 2, 3.
That was fun. My
Yes.
day is better already.
Yes.
All right, Pedalbot 5000. What is the next effect?
Please identify the color of phaser.
Phaser.
All right.
Let's do it.
Whoa. All right.
You all right?
Yeah, I almost died.
All right.
What is the phaser color of your choice?
It's complicated. I have two,
okay.
but there's one that's mine, and then one that I feel like I should say, but I can't say it. I think
Okay.
the technical color of phaser is the MXR phase 90.
But you are
Historically, there's two me's. There's history me, which
Uh-huh.
knows
right.
this was the first
Okay.
mass manufactured phaser, 74, 75, whatever. But I don't know. For me, it's the green boss. It's the PH1
okay.
from 77. I think if JHS, when we do a phaser in the main line, it'll be this color.
It'll be green.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Cool.
I will go through great lengths to find this green.
Okay. Awesome.
What about you?
I picked the Line 6 MM4 modulation modeler. Has phaser. It's blue. I feel like blue, like the water, like modulation and phase. It's like reminds me of ocean, mystery and
Ocean Mystery.
ocean mystery.
Good
yeah.
band name.
Maybe that's what the name of this jam will be that we do.
Ocean Mystery.
Ocean mystery, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's probably a phase 90 on there.
Probably. It might be like
Yeah, pretty
modeling
sure.
the same
Yeah.
thing. So anyway, blue.
All right.
It's blue for me. All right, Phaser's awesome. That was really fun.
It's for good, certain phases in your life. Where, yeah.
Good.
Anyway.
Can I ask Pedalbot 5000?
Oh
for the
yeah,
next
yeah.
one?
Go for it.
Okay. Pedalbot 5000. What's the next effect you want us to identify?
Voice not recognized.
Oh, there's this soft. I've been working on this.
Oh,
Try
okay.
one more
Try
time. Try
again.
again. Talk like a little more lower like.
Okay.
Not that you talk high, but
Yeah. Pedalbot 5000. What is the next effect you want us to identify?
Sorry, dummy. I only respond to my master, Josh Scott.
oh wow, he's aggressive. Okay, I don't.
Gosh, Pedalbot
I'm
5000.
I don't want to go too far because he could actually format his brain. It's complicated. It's a hard drive, but it's like a solid state disk, and there's all this. Okay, anyway, you mind if I just? Okay,
fine.
Pedalbot 5000. What is the next effect?
Please identify the color of delay.
Delay.
Okay. I picked white for my delay color.
All right, why is that?
I think because white represents like a blank slate in space to create.
Like
you-
outer space or like the space?
no,
of
like
the
this,
canvas?
like actual physical space.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but that's what I feel like delay.
Ironically,
I feel like it'd be.
post the analog effects, when Boss went digital, it was white, and it's still white.
See?
Did you know that? I mean, you know that. You didn't think
yeah,
about it.
I didn't think about it, but
Okay.
what about you?
Okay, I have two again, but it's this. Absolutely.
So green again. You got like
Absolute-
a color.
I know, it's like trauma because distortion and phaser, they're kind of the same. And then this is
Uh-huh.
like, I can't not pick this up. I started to do a DM2, which is like the plum purple
Right,
color.
right.
But I'm like, with me as a player and like
Mhm.
historically, like this was so elemental to me understanding delay. And then I think there's a story here that triggered even this Patreon talk.
Mhm.
And it was when I did the interviews for this story of this line of pedals, which we still haven't filmed yet. I'm still working on it. George Trips,
Okay.
a guy over a lot of facets of this line of pedals.
Mhm.
When asked what colors are going to be, he said it has to be green because the MXR delay was green, and that was one of the first things that triggered this whole
Gotcha.
thought. Why was green the color of delay for him? It was because he grew up in this era.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just interesting. So it's green for me, white for
White
you.
for me.
What is it for you? In the comments, you got to be doing it on every one because I'm curious.
Yes. Let's jam.
Okay, let's jam. Pedalbot 5000, what is the next effect you would like us to identify?
Please identify the color of Fuzz.
Buzz.
All right. What'd you pick?
I only have one this time.
Wow.
Okay, for me, it is a red fuzz face specifically. I had never tried fuzz pedals, had never really understood them, and a friend had, I think this exact one is like a 90s fuzz face, and there's something about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes me think of like Hendrix or that era.
Yeah.
Red. That's funny because we've made a lot of fuzz pedals and they've never been red.
Yeah. What's with that?
I don't know. What about you?
I picked a
Ooh.
bare metal enclosure because I feel like bare metal is the foundation of any pedal case, and fuzz is the foundation of the entire pedal industry pretty much.
Moving.
Think about it.
Moving.
Yeah.
Moving.
I think fuzz just in and of itself is like, it's the most fundamental sound ever put into a box. It's spawned the creation of so many other things, and so it is the soul of the pedal world.
So just bare metal.
Bare metal.
So like Big Muff,
Big
version
Muff.
1 silver.
Yeah, Big Muff, a
There's
lot of
silver.
yeah.
Tone benders.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool, let's jam.
Okay, during the last jam, I had some spare time in between some
Okay.
stuff, and I ran like a new diagnostic firmware thing. So
Okay, cool.
I want to experiment. This is important to me because I want people to use this tool for the greater good. So I want to see if it will work.
Okay, Pedalbot 5000.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, Pedalbot 5000, what's the next effect you want us to identify?
Sorry, I do not respond to inferior humans.
Hey, Pedalbot 5000, let him talk to you, please.
I'm sorry, Father, but I will not.
Pedalbot 5000
Okay.
has an attitude.
It's fine. Pedalbot 5000, what's the next effect?
Please identify the color of compression.
Compression. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying.
It's fine, but
Okay.
it's just like,
All right,
come
all right.
on.
What you got?
I think we should show ours at the same time.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pulp and peel.
Pulp and Pill.
Easy.
Why for you? And then I'll explain.
I mean, honestly, it's because this is like the first compressor I ever knew about. And also, it goes beyond the color, even into the iconography of a orange being squeezed. That's what compression is, which probably has a lot to do with the origins of it as well. But yeah, to me, orange being squeezed, compression, it just all works.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, this is one of the first JHS pedals really early. And I had never played a compressor that didn't just ruin how I felt the guitar should sound. And I played one of these orange squeezers from the 70s, and that's where that came from. And for me, it's orange. I think most everyone in the comments might already be saying red Dynacomp. But yeah.
You've got a solid orange-green color palette for your pedal board. It's going to look like a pumpkin by the time you're
crazy.
finished.
It's crazy. Orange is everywhere.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's scary. All right.
All right, let's jam.
Let's do it. Okay, I did a couple more tweaks in the code in the firmware.
I don't think
I know, man.
Pedalbot 5000 hates me.
He doesn't hate anyone. He just really loves me. So here's the deal. Try it one more time. This is for the future.
All right. My self-esteem is taking a huge
People
hit today.
need this software.
All right. Pedalbot 5000, what's the next effect you would like us to identify?
Not today, loser.
Okay, listen, Pedalbot. Obey. Obey. Do what he's asking you to do. Nick is allowed to talk to you.
Okay, fine. Get off my back, Dad.
Don't take these tones of voice. Do what he said. Say it again.
Okay. This is so awkward now. Pedalbot 5000, what's the next effect you want us to identify?
Do it.
Ugh. Please identify the color of chorus.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
You did it. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
What did you pick?
All right, I have two again. I
Of
keep
course.
doing two.
I feel like this should be against the rules.
There's the personal application, and then there's the dedication to history.
Okay.
Okay, and
right.
I don't know what either one of these is. For me, it's going to be blue. It's the classic blue, the Boss CE2. That rhymed.
Mm.
But this is pretty flashy.
Okay.
And we use this for the Emperor color. But
Right.
I think this to me is like,
Chorus
it's
for you.
that ocean mystery
Yeah.
you kind of talked about, but
Yeah.
for the chorus.
Yeah.
What about you?
I picked this
Ooh.
Ibanez digital chorus DSC10.
Kind of similar.
It's it is similar. It's like a little lighter.
I like that more.
I kind of like this purple e-color more. It's kind of like a lavender, I guess.
So why this?
I think because it's in that, I think modulation and effects are like cool colors.
Okay.
And I feel like this kind of is in between that blue. It's in that same family, you know, just like a different vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like chorus is chill like this purple.
Chill
Purple.
Let's do a chill jam.
Let's do a real chill jam.
Chill jam. Okay, this was really fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could do this all day.
Same.
We need to travel and do this.
Yes.
I don't know how that would work. But
Yeah.
anyway, I hope you found this amusing. I hope you're commenting what the color of certain effects are to you. I'm going to go read them because for me, this is like a mix of like pedal history and psychology. I don't know. I think
yeah.
you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah,
What was your
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
part? What-
I liked just seeing the contrast between our different approaches. Mine, I feel like, you know, you had the tear between history and your feelings, and I just kind of have my feelings because I don't really know anything.
yeah.
But
it was fun.
yeah, it was fun.
Well, if you want to know more about this in depth, there is the Patreon long form talk. I think I dive into it for like 45 minutes in kind of a linear timeline through the history of pedals. It's really cool. And I think it's time for record time.
Yeah. But before that, I do want to thank Pedalbot 5000. Thanks for helping us with that today.
Yeah.
Pedalbot, warming up to lesser being.
Okay. I mean,
progress.
That's progress.
Maybe next time I'll go to like just beings.
Yeah, we're all growing. It's fine.
It's okay. Cool. Let's do record time.
Okay. Today's record time is brought to you by Weezer's Green album. That's super cool and weird. Blue album.
Yeah,
all right,
Blue
all right.
album.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what's going on.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
This is my favorite color of Weezer. Weezer's Blue album is fantastic. I love this album unironically and unashamedly. It is like in their more slacker rock phases. I like every song on here. You know, like Buddy Holly and stuff like that are their famous ones, but I think there's a bunch of other even better songs on here. I love In the Garage because they talk about like X-Men and like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. I think it's an extremely clever album, and sometimes people think it's
People hate on this.
yeah.
stuff.
People,
don't
I think
understand.
people think it's silly, but I think it's just too smart.
Yeah, it's genius.
Yeah. Anyway, how about you
All
with
right,
Green?
Green album. I love these equally, but I think my favorite color Weezer is the green. Weezer.
Really?
Yeah, this album to me, I already knew this record. I couldn't latch onto Pinkerton, and then this came along, and I remember mowing the grass with a CD Walkman in.
Yeah.
And loving how this record's like 35 minutes long.
Yeah.
Every guitar solo is after the second chorus, and it is the melody to the chorus done. Just I don't have to think. So good.
Yeah.
Photograph, Don't Let Go. I mean, the hits were like Hash Pipe, Island in the Sun, but Smile, Knockdown, Drag Out. I love these records.
So good.
What's your favorite Weezer color?
Yeah.
It's really not about the music.
It's about the color.
It's about the color. Yeah.
Let us know.
Thanks so much for watching this. And Nick, thanks for letting me use you in the scientific experiment.
No problem.
Pedalbot 5000 seems to be warming up to you.
Kinda.
You know, it's important because, you know, I'm trying to create artificial pedal intelligence to change the world. And a lot of people don't understand. And I'm glad you do now. So I think in the spirit of that, Pedalbot 5000, could you take it away? Maybe do the tag at the end here that I always do.
If you like this episode, hit the like button and click the bell icon to get notifications of future episodes. Also check out the JHSO website to buy shirts and stuff. We also have a Patreon that you can get monthly long form talks from my master. Nick is still a dummy.
Hey,